let me give a little bit of my testimony, right? My court case got dismissed because I was lied on and racially targeted in New Bern, North Carolina, by white women that lied on me. I'm an author. I have books on Harvard. I'm a United States Marine Corps veteran. I had my own charity, the Prince of Peace Oasis, that was registered in Kinston, North Carolina, and I had my own food pantry that was registered in Oxon Hill, Maryland, Jesus Lord Christ Chapel. And I married the wrong man. There are two types of black men out there. There are the type of black men that are excellent fathers. They're hard workers. They're great. They're gracious. They're intelligent. They're funny. They're amazing men. Then there's the other type of black man who typically doesn't like black culture and that doesn't like black women and that easily get jealous and they're abusive because they're cowards, right? And I'm going to tell you something so that y'all can watch out. My soon-to-be ex-husband, Rakeem, got upset because I said he could not bring his daughter. He couldn't bring his daughter, Taylor, to my house because he didn't have papers to say that he could bring her out of the state of Maryland. And his ex-wife, April, is a cokehead. And I didn't want her to call the police and lie and say I did something to her daughter, right? And so he got upset about it because he ain't had no place to live. And he changed his address to all my to where I used to live, his address on everything, and he went and stole. He went and stole from the Tryon Palace so that the police would trace it back to my home, and so that I would get arrested and get in trouble for it. And that's what he did. When he did that, I had to shut down my charity, my nonprofit, which the Register of Deeds of North Carolina is trying to get in contact with me, talking about it. But I'm going to tell them I have to shut that charity down because I was racially targeted in New Bern. So no, there's nothing for me to really pay because it's getting shut down. That was a registered nonprofit. And I have some issues that I have to fix with my food pantry in Oxon Hill, Maryland. It was actually in Clinton, Maryland that he messed up because of him. So being 28 years old and being a successful young black woman with a cleaning business, a food pantry, and a ministry to feed homeless people, and because God told me not to marry him because he didn't have that, I'm suffering the repercussions of what he did. And me and my daughter are going to be okay. But because he knows to have influence, and I'm telling y'all this so y'all can watch what I'm saying, black men and black women. So because he knows I have influence, he texts me, right? He ain't offered to do nothing for my daughter since December. He texted me because he saw me online talking about how he don't pay for nothing. And I told him, you ain't did nothing since December. You told me you wasn't going to watch her because I wanted a divorce. But now you're doing stuff for clout. Why? Because everyone know you're a drug addict. Everyone know what you did. Everyone know you stole Mercedes-Benz car keys. Is that why all of a sudden why you're acting like you want to be a father? Well, you don't want to be a father. And no, I don't want nothing for you. I don't want nothing from you. You know why? Because Rakeem is a thief. So if Rakeem goes and buys and steals something from the mall, or he steals money and then tries to send it to me to take care of Ruth, then you know who's getting arrested? Me and Ruth. I'm good. I'll pass. But the reason I'm trying to warn other black people is because in the United States of America, they still don't want us to prosper. The government does not want blacks to prosper. And it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. All it takes is one. I had 3 white women lie on me. It takes one white woman to lie. They gonna lock you up in America. It's still racist here. But when you are a black person and you marry somebody and your black spouse come up against you. But this is the thing, right? When I sat down and did all my dating, looked at my dating issues, I realized that it was the particular black men that did not like black culture or did not like black people. They don't like the fact that they're black. And that shows you how much the black community has been tainted by racism. And so as I'm rebuilding my life, the building blocks of rebuilding my life at 28, I'm going to be 28 April 30th. I'm looking, and then even to come to find out that my father is actually British of Wales. I put the video in the names on his sides are Windsor. So he's British of Wales, and I know about the royal family. I'm not talking about the royal family, okay? So don't be saying Diamond thinks that's not what I said. I'm calling it for what it is. The test said Windsor. The test said Windsor, and it said British of Wales and Irish, okay? So don't be trying to play me like I'm crazy, because I'm not. Anywho, finding out that my father was white and just finding out a lot of different things, I realized I'm finding out that I'm actually half white and half black. My mother is Creole and African, and my father is he's British, Wales, and Irish. The things that people have done to me is just utterly ridiculous. But I'm trying to warn black men, the good black men, because hear me what I say. All black men are not bad men. If you got a crazy nappy head baby moms, you need to pray to God for wisdom. Because if she steals something, like it's your birthday, she could steal something and say, oh, here, this from the kid. You're going to jail because of what she did. Don't fall for it. If you're a black woman and he ain't paid for nothing, all of a sudden he trying to send you $500 through Cash App, don't reject it. You know why? Because if he stole it, you going to jail. You going to jail. They moving differently out here. You gotta watch yourself. I know that through God, I'm going to be okay, and God is going to bring me out of my situation. But black people, hear me what I say. I'm talking about black entrepreneurs, black doctors, black lawyers. There is nothing wrong with black on black love. Be careful who you marry. Because there is nothing worse than being a black person and you fought through racism to be where you are, and your spouse tear it down and help racist white people to tear you down. There ain't nothing worse than that. There ain't nothing worse than that. Be careful.